Today's warm-up, we have 2 rounds, 8 Ys and Ts. So you're going to bend over, you're going to make a Y like the YMCA, and then you're going to make a T. Whoa. Y, T. Pinch those shoulder blades together each time. You're basically just getting in line with your body. No need to go all the way past if you have that mobility, but pinch those shoulder blades together. You can use weight or not, it's up to you. Then we have 12 scapular ring rows. So if you have TRX, you can use those, and you're just gonna be in a nice straight line, and you're just gonna pull the shoulder blades, pinch those shoulder blades together, and right back down. We're not bending the elbows or anything. This is all in your upper back. That's all that's moving. If you don't have ring rows or anything else, then you can do scapular push-ups, which is basically on the ground, same type of movement, pushing and pulling. And then we have 8 squat jumps. So a nice deep squat, and then you're going to jump. Make sure the squat looks pretty. So hips go back and down. Worry about the jump as you start to stand up. So once you pass above parallel, then you're gonna get some air under the floor. Yes, air under your feet. And then 10 body weight good morning. Hip hinge, slight bend in those knees. You put your hands over your head, and you're gonna get a nice stretch all the way down here. Squeeze those glutes to come back up. Just making sure that we are activating those posterior muscles. Next is skill and strength. Today's skill strength is 3 by 12, double dumbbell RDL. So it's a straight leg deadlift, holding dumbbells on each side, hips go back, slight bend in those knees. You're gonna touch the ground if you can with the dumbbell. Squeeze those glutes on the way back up. Make sure we're keeping this back nice and flat, and we're really thinking about activating those hamstrings and glutes. So you should feel that stretch as you're going down, and then pinch or squish your butt cheeks right back up, and everything will fire. And then we have a 3 by 20 feet, or 20 steps I should say, or a 90-90 carry. So if you have a kettlebell, dumbbell, either is fine. 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here, all right? So everything is 90. We're not down here. Everything is nice and flat. Ass, abs, and quads, squeezing everything together. We don't want to hyperextend and lean back, staying shoulders stacked over your hips. And you're just going to walk, all right? Straight steps. We're not doing anything weird. This is really going to help with shoulder stability and strength so that all of your overhead movements will feel a lot better. Next is the workout. Today's workout is 5 fun rounds of 6 each overhead walking lunges. So you're going to take 6 steps with the right arm overhead. That back knee should touch. Make sure you're pushing through that front heel, not the toe. Feet come together, stand all the way up. Make sure you are not walking a tightrope, taking a step out, and then make sure that knee is staying out over that toe and it's not caving in or anything. If you cannot do overhead, you will then go to a front rack. So 1 dumbbell, again, keeping 1 dumbbell head on the shoulder, same thing. 6 each, 12 total. Then we have 16 weighted sit-ups. So you're going to lay down. If you want to tuck your feet under something, you want to keep that dumbbell right on your shoulders. It should not be rolling down. If you're rolling it down, you're using it as momentum, and it thus defeats the purpose. And you're just going to sit up all the way, basically until something comes in contact with your thighs, and right back down. 16 of those. Lastly, we have 14 dips. If you don't have rings at home, you can use the bench. Fingertips forward, elbows should always be tracking back, keeping that back close to whatever implement you're using. To make it harder, your feet will be out. If you want to make it even harder, you can elevate them and put them on a chair. To make them easier, you will bend your knees. And then, if you have rings, make sure when you jump to the top of those rings, they're staying parallel together. They should not be in towards each other. Biceps or shoulders should be touching the top of the rings, and then you want to make sure that you fully extend and lock those elbows out. Make sure you guys comment below with your scores, like us, share, and we'll see ya.